Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today we just got a Metal Flame Swordsman. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can come part of the notification squad, and definitely check out the Patreon down in the description below for all those awesome rewards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this awesome new Metal Flame Swordsman. I'm really excited to check this card out because this card actually is a Metalmorph Flame Swordsman, and I'm so excited about this one because I love Metalmorph cards. They're just so metal. Let's go ahead and see what this card actually does. And this is actually going to be released in Supreme Darkness. And we do have a new Metalmorph Flame Swordsman and a new trap card. So let's go ahead and see what these cards actually do. So first off, we have Metal Flame Swordsman. That is such an awesome name, and I love the artwork of it. It just looks so cool, sitting at 2,500 attack and 1,600 defense, which is actually amazing. This card is a level 6 Fire Machine special summon effect monster with 2,500 attack and 1,600 defense. It cannot be normal summoned or set. It must first be special summoned with max Metalmorph that was activated by tributing a level 5 or higher warrior monster, and you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. It also has the effect that number 1, you can reveal this card in your hand and then add one card that mentions a max Metalmorph from your deck to your hand, except another copy of this card, and if you do, shuffle this card to the deck, just like the copies of Metal Zoa X and Red Eye's Black Full Metal Dragon. Which is awesome that this card can also retrieve your copy of Max Metalmorph, so you can actually summon this card out to your side of the field. I love that already. So this card's other effect is each time your opponent activates a card effect, this card gains 300 attack points, and if it does, inflict 500 points of damage to them. That's such an awesome effect. It's another flare metal. This card is literally a tax dragon. I love that. It's one of my favorite effects in the entire game, is that your opponent does something and then they take burn damage from it, because flare metal has that effect, and it's my favorite XZ in the game. But that's such a cool effect to be able to play on another Joey Wheeler card. This card is so cool. I love the artwork of it, how it has like a shield in front of its face, almost like it's armor in front of its face, and the armor looks so good. That's such a cool looking card. Okay, let's check out and see what the trap card does. It's called Flame Metalmorph. Oh, that's such a cool name. Okay, this card has the effect that it's a normal trap card. You can only activate one of this card's name per turn, and your first effect, you can tribute a face-up monster that mentions Max Metalmorph to special summon a monster from your deck that cannot be normal summoned or set that mentions Max Metalmorph, ignoring its summoning conditions. Then equip this card to the monster as an equip card with the effect that if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can send this card to the grave instead. That's a really powerful effect to be able to use on this card, to basically just use the ability to just instantly tag out one of your max Metalmorph monsters into another monster and just instantly get the exact one you want on your side of the field. For example, if you have your copy of your Metal Flame Swordsman on the field, and you need a walking negate on the field, you can easily use your copy of your Flame Metalmorph to be able to tag out your Metal Flame Swordsman for the Red Eye's Black Full Metal Dragon. And then it also gives the ability, if it would be destroyed by a battle or by a card effect, you can send this card to the grave instead, making it very difficult for your opponent to deal with your Red Eye's Full Metal Dragon, or even be able to tech in a copy of Metal Flame Swordsman for a game-ending card, because it does so much burn damage to your opponent into a bunch of different Metalmorph decks, including Red Eye's, which would be just really cool to be able to play this card alongside Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon to be doing 1,000 points of burn damage together. And plus, this card is going to get huge because it also gains 300 attack points every single time it burns your opponent, which is such a cool effect. This card is just going to get massive really, really quickly. Plus, it has some of the best artwork in the entire game. This is what I'm talking about when I say we need more Metalmorph cards. Hopefully we get Heavy Metal King soon, because Heavy Metal King would be amazing to be able to get for the Metalmorph cards as well, because we are still missing a spellcaster monster. We now have a warrior, a fiend, and a dragon, and this is actually amazing to finally see another Flame Swordsman. I knew they were going to get Flame Swordsman support in the OCG soon. I just didn't know it was going to be this cool. This is amazing for support for Flame Swordsman, because we now finally have 2 new cards for Flame Swordsman. Because usually when the OCG gets a hold of an archetype that was originally a TCG TCG exclusive. We do get at least 2 cards for it, which is amazing that we finally did get 2 cards for it, because previously for like Gate Guardian, we did get Dark Guardian and Dark Element. So this time for Flame Swordsman, we have a new Metalmorph, Flame Metalmorph, and we do have the new Metal Flame Swordsman, which I absolutely love the artwork of. It looks so cool. It's such an awesome boss monster, and it's going to be used in a bunch of different decks, because you can use this in anything that plays warriors, because you can just treat a level 5 or higher warrior monster to make this card. But it is a machine monster, so if you are locked into warrior monsters on your side of the field, you can't summon it, but that's totally fine, because usually lingering effects like that lock you in only last until the end of the turn. So this is not that big of a deal that it does lock you in for the rest of the turn, so you can just set your copy of your Metalmorph to your side of the field, tribute one of your level 5 or higher warriors, and then instantly get this card out on your side of the field. And it is a time card because it does do that 500 points of burn damage, which is just really, really cool. Overall, fantastic cards, and I love that they're coming out in Supreme Darkness as well. We're getting some really interesting support in Supreme Darkness, but this is definitely going to be a pickup for me, and I really, really like these cards. Overall, I would love to see that we get Heavy Metal King eventually, because then we would have the main 4 types of monsters actually supported, which would be amazing, because we do have a dragon, a fiend, and a warrior now, but we still need a spellcaster to get one of the other archetype, or one of the other types supported, and it'd just be really cool to see the Heavy Metal King, because that card was a Metalmorph card as well, and it'd be amazing to actually see that card. But overall, I really like these cards. They're probably going to be one-ups in a bunch of decks, but it's really cool to actually see these cards printed. So, I feel like it's going to do this for them, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment down below which monster you would like to see turned into a Metalmorph monster. I would like to see Musician King turned into a Metalmorph monster, or even Barrel Dragon. Barrel Dragon would be a really cool one to actually see have a new shiny coat of steel, and it'd just be really cool to actually see that. So, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad, and we'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.